Hey, it's Milz from America, and I'm back with another tutorial, the granular delay. So this is basically the really cool effect that Rhythmind did versus Enemy in the last round at GBB of April 2019. So it's the granular delay. So he basically pressed this button and one of the tracks, and then he used this very delicately to record, and then he overdubbed and did that. So I'm gonna break all of that down, and I'm going to show you IFX letter C, granular delay. You see IFX C, granular delay, and if you remember from my Billie Jean Sorrow mic thing, you have time, and instead of the one in my last one that had 50, 52, 55, and 57. We're not doing that this time. This time, doing way much higher pitches, 21. So, if you remember when you watched my Billie Jean one, I said that the lower the number, the higher the pitch at 0. And when you use the right arrow, the right memory stick, the bigger the number, the lower the pitch. So 0 to 100, just like most buttons on this machine. Okay? We're going to start at 21. Use the right arrow. Feedback. Same thing. 0 to 100. Now, here's the magic trick. Feedback. If you go to maximum 100, that means it's going to sound forever. And you don't even have to sing it. You can tap it. Right. So, I turn the feedback off. Right? Okay. So if you don't want something like that, now the E level, you can do that maximum. I wouldn't recommend that. You're gonna want this time, instead of the E level at 100, like on my Billie Jean one, I'm gonna highly recommend that you don't go past about 50. Okay, so let's leave that alone. Let's leave the E level at around 50. Left arrow. I'm gonna show you the numbers of the time first before we start messing around. So, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these numbers as they progress. I'm going to take those numbers, and I'm going to actually show you on the screen after this the sheet music. And so it's three different sets of notes. So I'm going to sing along and say the numbers. This is what I did on the Billie Jean one. So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So if you listen, each number is a half step. Like that, okay? So 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, the next one, 26, 27, 28, 29. So that set you have 26 through 29, and you're not going to move the dial as fast. And I'll eventually show you why. And the next one, 30, 30. You're going to hold that for a long time. 30, 31, 32, 33. So that third set, or that third overdub, if you want to call it that, is going to be between 30 to 33. So the first one, again, it goes 21 to 26. The second one picks off exactly where it left off, 26 to 29. And then this is where it's going to get tricky. So the next one is going to start at 30. Instead of picking off at 29, where the last one ended, you're going to have to go immediately to 30. And that's where I'm still working myself. I'm making that mistake. So third set, 30 to 33. Okay, I'm going to zoom out and show you some tricks. Right. So for this, I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you work on one set. So this one, I would do that 21 to 26 time, right? The second one would be the 26 to 29 time. one would be the 30 to 33. And then eventually, after lots of practice of these three, that's when I would practice the final set. So 4 or 5, for simplicity's sake, that's when I would practice with the overdubs, okay? So this tutorial is not going to be on overdubbing. That'll be for a different time, okay? So let me show you what I mean. 100, and we're going to start at 21. We're going to start it right away, okay? Right, and then to deal with that, you have to turn the feedback from 100 to something completely, you know, basically as left as far as you can go. Okay, so let's listen to what we did here. 23, 25, 25, 26. Okay, like I said before, this one, we're going to zoom back in. Remember we said 26 through 29, right? Okay. All right, 26. Here we go. Okay, so 26, 28, 28, 29. So, right, so let's this one should be the 21 through 26. This one's 26 to 29. So listen to them at the same time. All right. So we're making progress. All right. The third one. Remember I said there were 3, right? 1, 2, and now number 3. All right. Jack the feedback up to 100. Left arrow at a time. Remember I said before, this one is between the 30 to 33, okay? Okay, so that one was this. We started at 30. This is track number 3, right? So time at 30. Listen. It was at 30. Stayed at 30. So 31, 32. So you see how precise your fingers have to be and your timing has to be. That's why you see why we're using the metronome. Okay? 30. Okay, now if we put all those 3 together, we have this. Okay, so do you see how you hear, more importantly? 21 to 26, 26 to 29, 30 to 33. So that's the easy part. That's how I highly, highly recommend practicing breaking it down into its 3 simplest components. Now, I'm going to show you how Rhythmind did it on just one track and overdubbing alone. So before you do this, make sure that you're in memory and that you're going over into record to overdub. Now, most of the time through all these tutorials I've done, I've kind of assumed that you already knew this, but just in case, record to overdub. Now, sometimes people like to do record to play. I would keep it at record to overdub, okay? without making that mistake in the beginning. I hope. So again, I'm going to show you how I recorded the first one, then the second, and then third, and how I once I practiced that a million times, then I just got to the fourth. So you can consider this like the amateur level, and this the professional level, minus the little that funky mistake that's the instead of da da da. Okay, so number one, listen again. When you put them together with a minor mistake, like I said I made. All right. So one more time with a zoomed in. The first part 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Second one 26, 27, 28, 29. The next one 30, 31, 32, 33. All right, so I'm really excited that I broke it all down, 1, 2, the 3 individually, and then 4. Now putting it even in bigger context, I'm sure Rhythmind had his percussion and he had all these other things going. So I hope I broke it down simply enough for you, and I hope that you have fun making your own granular delay, using your own times, using your own. At this point, I'm not sure what my next tutorial is going to be, but I might actually go back and actually do more performance instead of just tutorials. I'm really, really grateful for all of you for watching and liking, commenting, and subscribing if you wanted to. Hit me up in the comments section. Is there something else that you'd like to see? I know shout out to Jordzyy. Jordzyy is a really good guy. He's uploaded some stuff himself. He's made some really, really smart comments. So we need more people like that. And let's keep this community going. All right, 505 forever. All right, peace.